Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 10 and Merry Christmas, because apparently I'm recording on Christmas Day. But I'll tell you why, it's currently 3 AM. I might wake someone up, I might get yelled at, we'll see what happens. But, point being is, I've fixed the lag issues. I know, it's a Christmas miracle, brought to you by yours truly. I'm genuinely so excited. The only reason I'm recording is because I'm so excited that I figured out what it was. There was a mod that was removed between version 2.4 and 2.5 of the mod pack. It is called Fast Async World Save. So I've added that in, and that is what you're witnessing today. Oh my, I'm so excited. I'll be able to open things, and they'll open. We live in a world. Okay, cool. I also lowered the shaders a bit, so that the Patrick's resource pack and everything would run a bit better. So the frame rate as well, just in general, should be better as well. This is beautiful. This is really good. Okay, so a few things to do right off the rip. For starters, this guy didn't actually pick up the stuff. He's whitelisted for Certus Quartz Dust, but he's not doing anything. You know, like he should be mining these buds, right? No, he shouldn't. What's he currently set up for? He's set up for the finished goods. And yet I've got this set as a whitelist for the dust. Okay, that guy should work now. Yay! Alright, cool. Yeah, so, I mean, that should work. To follow up on that, last episode, we did a lot in this room. Some cool stuff, some not cool stuff. One of the not cool stuffs is this guy here, the energizing orb. We put in quite a bit of effort. Well, I mean, we used integrated dynamics. It wasn't that much effort, but it was more effort than we need to set this guy up. Not even automated. This is like semi-auto, right? We are using applied Energistics. The beauty of this mod is that it works. What does that mean? Well, it means we don't have to do anything weird to get auto crafting. If we grab a pattern provider, I know, we're going to have to order some stuff and it might not let us, but it also might. If we grab this guy, we should just be able to hook up. Now, a follow-up on this problem? Yeah, is that I don't actually know how many connections we have coming through here, so I think I do need to make, or just swap this out to be a smart cable, just so that we know what we're dealing with. So that goes hooked up. See, we're using 8 out of 8. Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's a problem. It is a problem. But I don't know do I have the will to solve this problem now? I don't know. I don't know if I do. We're only using 14 of the dense cables, so I could just, or dense cables channels. We can P2P. We do have wireless hooked up now. Like, this guy exists. I mean, in theory, I can just slap this guy upstairs and just wirelessly send him over. It's not a horrible, honestly, it's not a horrible idea. The only problem is I've got to autocraft all that stuff. Which we can make that happen. Cool. So what am I thinking while I look at this? I'm thinking we temporarily do it. Just to show you guys how it works. So we'll delete that, right? This guy, to be honest... Oh yeah, the ender cell was there purely just to pull the power from the flux accessor. He calls it. But I should be able to slap this guy there. And if we tell this guy to only receive from the right, and only receive from the top, and only receive from every side? Can we... Why is he still extracting? Oh, there we go. Ah, well, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So these guys still might have some power stored in them. You can see at the bottom. So we can at the very least test to make sure this works. The network we can pull down, hopefully if we grab some cables. So we'll, yeah, we'll just bring it down here. That's fine. Boom, boom, boom. And then I should be able to slap it right here. Now, I can just place the pattern provider, or if we want to, which maybe I do, we can turn it into this guy. That's pretty fun. I don't know. And so this is a pattern provider, obviously. And so we can go in here and we can give it a pattern. So let's say we want, is it called energized or is it called hardened? No, the machines are called hardened, but they use energized, right? Yeah, energized steel. So we want this recipe here, right? 2 different ingredients to go into this and then export when needed. So this guy, I don't want to break it just yet, just in case this doesn't work. But this is how it should work. So the device is online. Everything's happy. There's 7 channels being used that way. We're obviously using the 8th one through here. We'll chuck this guy in. And so now allegedly this should work. So if I search energized, if I can learn how to spell, I should be able to click on this and say 1 energized steel, please. And it places the stuff in. The stuff gets crafted. And the hopper part works as expected. And so this all just works. The only issue we have currently is these guys aren't getting power, and we can solve that elsewhere, different ways. But this works, and the hopper system, I mean, it gets the job done. So I'm not too fussed. I'm quite happy with that. I think that's working pretty well. But yeah, how cool? I think it's pretty neat. Now, what I want to do is I'd like to tidy some of this stuff up a little bit. Oh, I've got ideas. Hold on. Let's grab an ender cell, right? And let's just grab like a basic ender cell. Because I can just chuck this guy here, right? And he's hooked up to network 1, which is this guy, network 1. And so these will get powered from that. And we don't need to use a flux accessor or do anything weird. Cool. Okay, so tidying this up, how are we going to do it? Well, the anchors, we know how to use those, right? So we're going to grab this. And we'll just use, well, I've probably already got some etched, some etched stone stuff. So we can chuck one there. Camos it quite nicely, I think. I quite enjoy that. We can place a real one, there. And then we've got these power cables. Now, you guys told me that I can use, I think, the wrench. You said a configuration tool, but I couldn't find one. So I'm guessing it's this. Link, rotate, config. Link, rotate, config. So if I right-click this, it does nothing. Okay. What if I do this? What if I do this? What if I do this? Ah, okay. Interesting. I wonder if it's just not in the mod yet. Because if we look at power, in terms of tools, I'm wondering. I'm having a good look at the screen. I'm not seeing it. So we've got the manual, which honestly I should probably just check that and see if it works. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll just have a little look-see. Generators, items. What do we have? The wrench. Linkable blocks, like energizing orbs and rods. That's pretty cool. Config mode, used to change cables input-output configuration, and rotate to rotate blocks. Sure. Materials, yeah, we know about those. Yep, welcome back. Hopper, blah, blah, blah. Okay, blah. Energy cables, this might tell me. You can change the transfer mode. Cables transfer power between machines. Tells you the stats. It doesn't particularly seem like it tells you if there's a cool way to do stuff. If there's a way to camouflage them. So look, I don't know how. There's a wrench. If there's one on this screen, I can't see it, and I might be dumb. There's a chance, like lens. What are the lenses for? Use a photoelectric pane on an Enderman. A photo... Oh, I guess it's for... But it doesn't show what it's used in. I would assume that this is for... Like, these are for solar panels. What's this for? I'm tempted to just make one just because I've never used it before. Does the book actually tell me a photo... Blah, blah, blah. Right. Blah, uses that. Makes sense. All the upgrades. Oh! Here it is. Was this there the whole time, or did I just unlock that? I feel like I've just unlocked it. When applying a lens of ender to a solar panel, it will make it see through blocks. Oh, cool. So I could have a solar panel underground, and it will look through blocks above and reach the skylight so it will still function. That's really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Neat. You learn something new every day. All right, well, yeah, I'm not sure how to camouflage these. Let me know exactly what I'm looking for, because I am apparently dumb. But that's okay. So, what is next? I am actually really happy that's hooked up. Now, in order to order multiple things at once, I should actually mention this. This isn't perfect at the moment. If I were to order 10, for example, oh, it's not happy with me. It's not happy with me because the items went into the dimensional chest instead of back into the AE system, which there is a difference. So it hasn't decided that we've received and finished that recipe yet. So what I actually need to do is come under here and aim the hopper. Well, I guess I don't really need to aim the hopper, but I think I do this, and it might have to be a full block. So let's pick this guy up. Let's actually pick that whole thing up. Let's turn him back into a block. Chuck him down. There we go. See, as you can see now, the cable connects. In fact, we'll keep using the hopper because I think that's fine. But I will have to set this guy up to extract, and so now it'll go back in here. So this should work. I mean, I guess, yeah, cool. How do we test this? Well, for starters, I might need to cancel the recipe. Yes, he's still waiting for that. So I'm just going to cancel it. We can jump back down here, and I'll show off a few things. So the first thing is I'll show off crafting 1 again to make sure it works. So the items go in, the item gets taken out, and as you can see, it's not on the hopper anymore, so it's in the system, and I should be able to order it again. Yeah, awesome, I can start it. So it's the crafting CPU is clear. It's received the finished product. Now, if I were to order 10, here's what happens. It all goes on here at once, and it's a problem. So how do we fix that? Well, if we jump in the pattern provider, we have blocking mode. By default, it ignores the contents of the target inventory. If we click that, do not push crafting ingredients if the inventory contains a pattern input. So it's kind of just that. We might actually want something different though. Ignore the contents. Yeah. I guess that's what we want. Yeah. I thought there was one that was a little bit more, don't push crafting ingredients if there's anything in the target inventory, because I'm wondering if it'll put stuff in. I mean, it's pretty smart. I doubt it will, but I was going to say if it'll put stuff in when the finished goods are in there. But either way, as you can see, look at that. It works pretty well. Now, I've obviously got to manually do these bits just because I, you know, didn't have it configured properly the first time. I had to tap into my brain to speak properly there. But yeah, how cool. That's awesome. I am really happy that that's set up. While we're here, can we get another pattern provider? I don't have them automated, but we've got like most of it automated. Let's go here. Oh. Nothing to see there. Yeah, okay. There's a few things I want to do. And I'll be honest, it's kind of for this guy. I think the wireless connector is the play. I think it's awesome. So I think I'm going to automate it. Do I want to automate it entirely, as in this guy as well? I think I do. Do we have anything in here? Got some. We've got the sink, but it's not like attached to the network. We've got an inscriber. We have this connector, which it is doing stuff. Okay, let's do a few things. Let's grab a smart cable. More specifically, this guy. Can he be smartified? Brain's hurting. Brain no work. How do I? What am I doing? I just want a fluic smart cable, which needs to be a covered cable. That's what I was trying to look for. In fact, here, let's 23 of these, and now they are all smart. Awesome. So what I'm thinking I do is I break this, I place this, and that tells me things. No, it doesn't. What am I doing? I want this. Yeah, that's the main thing I wanted. So we've got 3 channels being used down here. One of them that I want to do is a storage bus, which apparently we can autocraft. Oh, awesome. Whoever set this up in the past, genius. All right, so we'll hook him up. Place that guy there. So that should now be 4 channels. Awesome. We'll partition it just so it only gets water. And yeah, and we'll set high priority. Cool. So any water that we get or need will come from the sink, which is infinite water, which is pretty cool. The wireless connector is fine being where he is. We've got storage. I think I want to move him, but we actually don't need to, I guess, because we're not using that many channels here. So I could... How do we want to do this? This thing's horrible, by the way. Look, I respect what we've got here, but I feel like I just pick it up. And we just... You know, it was cool. I mean, even that was pretty cool. I'm tempted to just keep that there because it looked cool, but it's okay. I'll live. I'll live knowing that there's some cables under the ground. Okay. how does that help us? So I want to automate you. Do I even want you in this room? I think we can. I think we just... Oh, there's no more cables under the floor. I think we just use these cables. So I just hook up a pattern dude here. And yeah, we want it to auto export. So hopefully that's fine. What I might need to do... Yeah, you know what? We won't auto export. We will. I'll do a test run to see if it does anything with these machines. Otherwise, we can just pipe through the back and it will still be disguised. You know what I mean? We can just pipe into the pattern provider. So yeah, either or will happen. Pattern provider. Before we begin, let's make the recipe for the pattern provider. I mentioned potentially doing it and then I just never did it. So let's go. It can chuck in there. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So pattern provider, I would like one, please. Pleasure doing business with you. So this guy will go here. He's booting. He's online. Awesome. So now I can add recipes. So the wireless connector, I want this recipe. For the dense cable, dense smart cable, we just want it to be a Fluix one. Nothing too crazy. Cool. We can chuck that in. Awesome. Now, what's next? Well, from these, we need pretty much all of these automated as well, right? What can I remove here? I guess... okay, yeah. Bookmark you. No, we've already... yeah, we will. And bookmark you. We've already got the boosters. Okay, so the boosters, that's a pretty solo recipe. There is the need of the ender dust. I'm wondering, that might be something where I just chuck in ender pearls. You know what I mean? And deal with it that way. Which reminds me, this inscriber will have to go there. No, that's using that pattern. I was like, that shouldn't be doing a thing. This guy gets this and should begin. Awesome. So, like, that'll be plenty. So we've got that recipe. That's fine. The rest of this stuff we've pretty much got. Anything that we need to automate, we will at some point. Patterns, 10 of them, please. Cool. So grab this guy. We've got a lot of quartz fiber, but once again, we'll just add the recipe for it. That's not a problem. And then the Fluix Pearl. This one's going to get messy. I'm definitely going to need to automate an inscriber to do crushed dust and crystals. Not crystals, but Fluix, which I guess we can automate that. Listen, relax, guys. We're getting there. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, what else do we need to do? This guy here. This is another sort of messy one where we don't have these automated. And now we've got those automated. Cool. Okay. Let's see what that does to us. So we've got all of them in there, which is cool. This guy's made us some dust, so we're covered. The intro stuff, to make this, doing this recipe is the play. The problem is we need to automate intro dust, which we get from the crystals. So that's where we come back to like this situation here, where this is great, but not here. You know what I mean? Like, this is awesome. I want this, but I just don't want this right out the out the front of our front door. Yeah. So, cardboard, cardboard, cardboard. Does one of these have things? Yes. That's it, not a cardboard box. Okay. Cool. No. Okay. What did I just click? Okay, hopefully nothing. All right. Let's pick you up. Pick that up. Cool. That works as well. Awesome. Okay. It got picked up by the item collector. I was so scared. I'm like, interesting. I've just I've done what we in the business call ruined everything. But no, we're good. This little setup's awesome as well. It's been working pretty well. The little solar panels, more than enough, I think. This guy, he has stuff in him. Do you reckon I can get away with cardboard boxing him? I'll be honest. There's a chance that this just breaks everything. Like, you probably shouldn't do this. I think I've got some of this stuff happening over here. I'll also skip the night and stuff. Where is it? This guy? Yeah, cool. All right. Do you think it's technically daytime? Apparently it is. We'll do that. We'll chuck a little honk shoe. Cool. That'll be nighttime soon, and then we'll just sleeping bag it. Okay, where do I want to run that stuff? I could post it up over here. We've got a little bit of a network. Oh, it doesn't even need to be in the network though, because we're chucking it in a dim tank. Yeah, this place looks nice. Alright, do we have any... It's not even real dirt. That's the problem. It's just peat. I don't have any peat. Who the hell's peat? Oh well, we've got this stuff. This is how decisions are made. What do I have in my inventory? Nice. That'll make a beautiful landscape. Okay, so... what? Do we have block breaker? Or what was it? It was the clicker? It was at Dyer. Huh. Is it on me? It's totally not. Did I not even pick it up? I didn't even pick it up. Oh yeah, I was going to cardboard box it. Yeah. I'm good. Relax, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Sometimes that's a horrible idea to do. Sometimes it's not. And we're about to... It's been a while. I was going to say we're about to find out if it was or wasn't. So, boom. Cool. It wasn't a horrible idea. Now, what do we have here? I don't... Oh, this sounds cool. I don't think I need it, though. It does sound really cool, though. Oh, you know what? I kind of want it, and I think we do have emeralds. So I'll be real with you. Let me know what that does. Wither Skull Scroll. Quest complete. What was that for? That's for this mod, right? And so I've just done this? No. What have I just done? It must not be that mod. It must be... Oh, wait. There's more stuff up here? No. How do I... Oh, I don't know what it was. I could just double check, but that requires me to use my brain. You know what I mean? Oh, let's just double check. Scroll. What mod is it? Iron spells and spellbooks. Oh, you know what? It must have been an advancement, maybe? I'm not too sure. They can stay for now. Let's render the area. This is the current working area. This is where it's, I guess, the center. So what do I want to do? I want to increase this pretty high. Now, as you can see, it's beginning. I'll help it out a little bit. I should probably just change it to shaped mode, but you know, I didn't think there was going to be much. Boom, boom, boom. Pow. Okay, cool. So, what does he have as his restrictions? He's got all of this sort of stuff. Now, this is currently because he is a deny list. I think I want him to be an allow list instead. I think that makes more sense. So if we set him to allow, then we can get the buds. Or not even the buds. They're actually the full clusters, right? Is what they call them. So one of them... They're just disastrous, aren't they? One of them will be the Certus Quartz cluster. Everything's fine. And then one needs to be the other one. Yeah, this stuff. Cool. And so those are the two that we need. They're both set as an allow list. And so for example, if I place this, it doesn't start destroying it, which is great. What that means is I can place these like here, here, here. And that'll be fine. We've only got two, so I can just space them out a little bit to make them look nicer, even though they don't need to be, you know, that distance. So then we can go cardboard. Now, we've got a flawless budding Certus Quartz, which obviously, as you guys know, lasts forever. It's awesome. So that guy will just do his thing. Cool. And then we want this other guy. Budding half entroized. Budding hardly. Budding mostly. What's the difference, do we think? Let's search entro. It'll probably show us. So there's a fully, there's a mostly, a half, and a hardly. So the mostly is what we want. Now the mostly can be turned into a fully. I don't think that necessarily makes it infinite. But regardless, I think it's fine. I think whilst there are ways that we can probably automate this, I think it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that big a deal if we need to come here and replace it every so often. I think this guy running his course once is probably going to be enough. I do think that we get the growth accelerator set up just to sort of help this guy along. Now, how do they work again? You place it and... Huh. That's where the power goes in, right? Oh, okay. Oh, it's depending on what side of the block you click. That makes it. So I click here and it's on the opposite. I click here and it's on... Oh, no. Yeah, and it's on the opposite. So if I wanted one facing down, I would also have to do that. But I think this is fine from memory. This should be good. So the gates should be here as well. We don't actually have all that we need. So that them... You know what? Let's see if we can get away with the energized ones. Let's search gate. Gate. And let's get some hardened ones, which needs hardened cables, which need these guys, which need these guys. Cool. We're getting there. No, that's not what I wanted. That's fine. It's not... This is why you can't have nice things. I need more of you. There we go. Okay. Okay. Everyone relax. What we're going to do is get 12 of these. And then we're going to get hardened gates and see if that provides enough power. So we place that. And yeah, I mean, it looks like it's getting enough. So then we can chuck this on each side and witness it. Cool. How cool is that? And so this guy would work as well if we wanted to. I think it's not as necessary because he's infinite. You know what I mean? This guy will run out. So like, it's better that I know, like, okay, replace it now. Whereas this guy, he'll just be doing it 24/7, like when the server's offline. You know what I mean? So like, this is more, we need it fast. This one, he can slow burn. Cool. Now, how do we do what we need to do? We grab our dim chest, which I've got on me. Oh, I didn't expect that. He can actually go right there, I guess. It's probably not the best spot to put him. He can go here, and he can get an item collector on him, and he can get a whitelist for Intro Crystal and Certus Quartz Crystal, which I'm not allowed to drag in. So we will instead grab one. That's fine. Boom. Cool. Now, we can have his area shown. We know this guy works, so we can remove his area. And this is where he's grabbing everything. And that's perfect. Cool. I'm also... I don't know what's happened with this, but that's okay. Alright, but yeah, this works. How cool is that? Okay. Now, I will say this guy looks like he's on his last leg. Let's go iron pickaxe. And just replace him. Just so that we don't have to worry about it later. And this one can go in the bin. Cool. Sweet, yeah. Okay, so what are we doing next? That's pretty good what we've set up. Let's stay on topic, which is trying to automate the wireless connector. So we've got the stuff in there. We've got this guy set to auto export. Fluix is another big one that we use quite a bit that we do need automated. Now, in world, it doubles. A charged gives us 2 Fluix, which is another thing we probably need to automate. That's okay. A charged and a dust would also give you 1, I guess. Now, the reaction chamber can quadruple, actually. So this is better. It's better in every way, which is awesome. It's just you need to do it at bulk. So this is what we actually want. We want this recipe. Now, it's going to need some water, and I think that's fine to have it as part of the recipe, because ideally this guy will be empty, and it'll only be automated recipes putting the perfect amount of water in there required to do the recipe. So what we can actually do is get another pattern provider to slap in the gap there. So pattern provider, thank you. And we will automate the charger as well this episode, I think. I think that's worthwhile. This is fine, a little bit of mess. So this guy is hooked up. We don't need water anymore. But we still do need to see this stuff. So I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of the water. We'll grab some more sandstone. And this is a pretty neat setup. I don't remember who I saw do it first, but setting up stairs, and then you can still access the block below, but it's not too, I don't know, overwhelming, I guess. So we can tidy up this stuff, and then, yeah, we can do that, and then boom. How cool is that? So you can still reach the pattern. I think it's pretty cool. So this guy gets this. Sweet. And then the charger is a pretty important one that we need to hook up. Now I've got the charger on me. This is one where it almost doesn't need a pattern provider. I'm just trying to think of what a better option would be. But I'll be honest, I think any other strat would use more channels anyway. So it's like I might as well just use a pattern provider. I was going to say like I could have it maintain a certain amount in the system, but we can do that with requesters. Anyway, and these requesters are really good. So like I do want to get them at some point. So I say we just keep doing what we're doing. So I'll grab another pattern provider and hook him up. I'm just sort of debating in my head whether this guy stays here or whether I just have the pattern provider next to him as well. Because like this guy can go anywhere. He doesn't need to be here. And he probably makes more sense to be like upstairs or something. So I'm going to say yeah. So that can go there. That can go there. He can go there. We definitely will have to fix up the wall. What's that? Cornered. That's annoying. It's annoying, but it's not that annoying because we've got this right here. Not spruce, oak, and then cornered, and then craft. Cool. Oh, yeah, oh. Boom. Sweet. And so that guy can go there. And that looks nice and tidy. We can get our trusty sandstone. Cool. And this guy's ready to go. Awesome. So I want to obviously get charged Certus quartz. And, oh! And we can just do it in the reaction chamber. Oh, we don't even need the charger automated. And power can do it as well. That's pretty cool. This guy uses 1.3 million to do a stack. Interesting. Okay, and these are 20,000, so what would it be 20 times 64, which would be 128? No, that doesn't make sense. I think it would be roughly this. So I think we just do this. That makes sense to me, doesn't it? Might as well just keep using this. Now this guy as well, can we do an auto export? This guy doesn't really say it. Oh wait, no. Yeah, he doesn't matter. I do want him to not push if there's another recipe, so we will change that. Does this guy auto export? Awesome. Oh, what? So you can actually tell it? Oh, that's awesome. Did this guy open that as well? Huh. What? Why? One's extended AE and one's advanced AE. Wow. The difference between mods. Ooh. It's like drama. It's like, wow. I didn't see you with this button. Interesting, interesting. No, but that is pretty cool. Okay. Well, what does this mean for us? This guy's useless. Alright, but that's okay. So, what to do? Well, how much Certus course do I have? I don't have like much because we've apparently just been getting dust this whole time. Somehow, I don't even. What are we even getting dust? I don't even know what we're getting dust from. But the point is, why are there points? This is an awesome recipe. That's actually really cool. That's what we want to do. Oh my god, we have the perfect amount. This is perfect. Okay. Yeah. Let's make that a recipe. That's, yeah. This might be a horrible idea. I don't know if the game will let me do this recipe. Oh, sorry about that you heard that noise. Was that me? My bad. But I'm hoping it will. Cool. We're almost there. Remain calm. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay. So if I want Certus quartz, I click that. It goes in here. It places the perfect amount. We get... Oh, see, it's not the perfect amount. Why would it lie to me? It should know better than that. So this recipe, it says it uses a bucket. But I mean, it just didn't. Did we have... No, we didn't have excess. This is all its own thing. Okay. It must just be wrong. We can fix that. We can definitely fix that. If we drag water in, we can left click... No, we can right click to set water. And then I can middle click to change the amount. And we want it to be 0.5 buckets. And we can change that. So it's actually a 0.5. It looks like it says 5, but believe me, it's 0.5. And we should be able to try that again because I can just get more Certus quartz using the thing. Using the charged Certus quartz. Like we can make charged Certus quartz. So let's actually check this as well. Make sure this works. So charged Certus quartz. It's put a full bucket in as per the recipe. And it used a full bucket. Awesome. So let's try this again. Certus quartz. Let's try that. This time we're trying with a half bucket. And yeah, it's crafting. All right. Good to know. There we go. How cool is that? That's awesome. So we now have infinite Certus quartz, which is brilliant. For the fluix, let's see if that works. So I should be able to click this and order like 100. And it's just going to? Wow. We live in a world. This one's a half bucket as well. There you go. So chuck this in. Modify 0.5. You can probably just do 0.5, but you know me. Writing zeros everywhere. Alright, we'll click clear. Alright, yeah, awesome. So, are we ready? No, I don't think we are. I think we still need recipes for some of these things. We added a recipe for that. We've got a recipe for that. I think we got a recipe for that. I think it's just the cables, which is honestly, automating this is going to be so good. Like just being able to get cables whenever you want them. We need some more patterns. Pattern, please. Boom, 10, boom. Why? 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 Why no? Because it didn't get the crystals. Huh. Alright, we'll have to check on that soon, because that doesn't make sense to me. But we'll pretend that's okay. Because, like, we've got a bunch. It had to have worked. That's okay, that's okay. Patterns, so we've got these. Cool. We need the covered cables, which is just going to be wool. This one, substitutes are enabled. Any type of wool, go for it, I think. And then the glass cable, which we don't have automated, and we do now. There we go. Okay, do we have enough room for all of these? No, I don't think we do. Oh, I think we do just, because we have... Oh, sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Pow. We've done it. Alright, sweet. So, can I now order... Oh, wait. First, we need to figure out what happened with the fluix. So if I order this, we're meant to get a stack out of it. Half a bucket. It makes... Well, it's gone instantly. And it says the crafting's complete. So is this guy happy now? Yeah, he seemingly is. Cool. Don't really know why that messed up before, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. But more importantly, can I just order a wireless... Fluix dust. Okay. Interesting. You know what? I have an idea that you guys might not like. But you also might. I think it's a pretty good idea. Now, we've got one channel available, and I've got a lot of inscribers. I think we do the thing. Okay. So, I'm going to get a pattern provider. Who saw that coming? Place your bets. Did you see that coming? Auto export as well. I like it. Okay. This will become pattern provider. Ha ha ha. So that's 8 of 8 channels, and we're now using 20 of 32. And this guy exists. So what do I want? Input slot stack size. You can change it to 1 or to 64 or to 4. That's awesome. I think we just want to do 1. Automation access mode. Automation can access any slot from any side. Input slots cannot be extracted from. Oh, these slots. They're input slots. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, cool. And I do want them to auto export. Okay. Ha ha ha. This is going to be really good. Okay. So now I make a recipe for every single thing that we want to do. For example, Fluix Dust is an inscriber recipe. Ah, no patterns. Patternless. No patterns. Sorry. We'll order 10. Cool. My inventory is a mess. It definitely does not have to be at this point. Cool. Okay. We want Certus. We don't need Certus Quartz Dust. I don't know where we're getting it from, but we're getting a lot of it. Was it from this? It must have been from that guy. I don't really know how we got that much. It has to have been from that. Oh no, we've got this guy set up, do we? We might. I think we might have that guy running at the moment. Cool, that's fine. But I actually want all the processes and stuff. Like I want this recipe, for example. And so on and so on. Now we have calculation presses. If we want a universal one, can I just make one? Because if I could just make one, then I think I can just use one in all the recipes. Inscriber logic. I've got them put away. Sky steel ingots. Like we can do that. That's pretty cool. Shall we? Not a horrible idea. Just make a universal press. One for every recipe. In fact, it can just stay in there. And we can just input... No, it can't just stay in there. So it kind of doesn't matter. Don't worry. I was having fun, but it's not needed at the moment. We're going to grab these recipes. So one for each of these. There are better machines out there to do what I'm about to do. But the point of the matter is that it kind of doesn't matter if I'm thinking correctly. And once again, we're going to find out if I am thinking correctly. Because then I want this recipe. I want this recipe. I want this recipe. There's a chance that we'll need another pattern provider. What's this? 5, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8? 4, 6, 7. 5, what am I even saying? 5, 4, 6, 7. Oh, listen, guys, once again, it is currently 3:30 a.m. Okay. I've got nothing. I've got no response to give you. All I know is that I currently have 9. No? No, I've got 8. I've got 8. Everything's fine. What I wanted though was that other one. I wanted the energized. I don't know what it's called. I want this stuff. Yeah. Let me bookmark both so they don't run away from me. So I want this recipe. And then finally this recipe. Okay. Does this guy hold 9 or does he hold 10? He holds 9, doesn't he? Now, to be fair, do I include... Like, the Fluix Dust is the only thing that we needed, and instead of automated everything else. We can make an extended pattern provider, which is a pretty good idea. This guy is made in the crystal assembler. And it's not that bad of a recipe. Like, we can get there. Concurrent processor. Ugh. I mean, we could, and then that allows us to do everything. I think we go for it. I think I manually make this guy, and then we're good. So, concurrent processor, that's an easy recipe. That guy just needs this. Entro crystal and inscriber concurrent press, which is going to be all this stuff. So, I have a silicon press here. What I would like to do is chuck that in here with a block of iron, I believe. Boom, block of iron. That should make me a second one so that we can use it in our fun recipes. Oh, but no, he won't output that, will he? Automation access mode. Yeah, no, this won't work how I wanted it to. I would need... Top and bottom slots can be extracted from. I'm already not happy. I already see the problem. How would I solve that, though? Hold on, I'm going to have a little think to see if I can solve this with, like, this inscriber easily. Or whether it's better to just get a different inscriber or something. And another thing is, if we search, like, processor, that's cool. Like, that's arguably just easier to do it in the whole completely different thing. And like there's a slicer you can get. That's pretty cool. You know what? Hold on. What am I doing? What am I brain? You've got this. What do I actually need to do here? None of these recipes need to be in here, which are the finished goods. They can all happen in that other machine. But we're still left with the problem of how do we take the press out? And the reason we need to take the press out and why I can't just do a universal one is because I want to also crush my Fluix dust in here. You see my problem? Now that's okay. Let's first see, is there a different way to get Fluix dust that we already have set up? For example, there's the inscriber. Like, we've got a crusher set up. I don't know if it's hooked up to a pattern provider, but if it is, we can just do it over there. That's a enrichment chamber crusher. No, he's just hooked up to power. Okay. So what I could do is, like, you could have it import from the top, but then how does it know when to import? Like if I change this, automation can access top and bottom slots can be extracted from. Input slots cannot be extracted from. Can extract from any... Yeah, so these can't be extracted from. Whereas if I do this, they can be extracted from the top. Top and bottom slots can be extracted from. Yeah. So... and we also have auto export. Produced items will be auto exported, which is great. I think it would end up using too much knowledge. You know what I mean? I think it would be too much effort to get this going. There is an extended inscriber. I just don't really know what the purpose of it is. So maybe that's something worth grabbing. Should we go for it? I mean, we're still having to craft all the same things here, but I think we go for it. So I made a silicon press, which lets us make this guy. So that's entry crystals, silicon. I've actually got the silicon on me. We've got one silicon on me. Silicon. Are we good? You know what? Our system might be turning offline. I also didn't place our energy cell back down. That's partly my problem then, I guess. Now, yeah, this is pulling no channels. I'm pretty sure I can just place this guy here. And I think he'll provide him with power. Possibly... I know that this is a little bit silly, but... No, that won't do that. I think I would need an acceptor. And I think if I do this, I think that works. Because once again, we have a lot stored in here. I don't know if I want to do this, but I think there's a chance that that works. Cool. Okay. Whatever. The system's back online. So do I have that backup silicon? I do. Awesome. So I've got silicon. I've got the crystals. How many eyes of Ender? 3 eyes of Ender. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And they go into the crystal assembler? Yeah, cool. So you go there. You go there, and then 4 of you. And it begins. Awesome. You love to see it. We do have leftover water in here, which is interesting. So that's the concurrent guy. We've got our crystals still on us. So if I go into this guy, for example, I should be able to... Yeah, chuck him in, and then chuck him in. Cool. Awesome. Now, silicon and redstone. Redstone we've got that. That's not doing anything. That's fine. Put that away. Oh, he's already... Oh, he auto-exported. Awesome. So, yeah, concurrent circuit goes in here. I think we're getting there. I'm enjoying what's happening. Okay. Capacity cards. Interesting. That we can do. Bookmark it. That needs basic cards. 1, 2. Cool. Capacity cards. 1, 2, 3, I believe it was. We need an inscriber and a concurrent processor. Blah, blah, blah. So you you, and you. Should work. Cool. And it does. Or acceleration cards. We need to automate them as well. So extended inscriber. Let's see if this was worth it so that you guys know whether you need to make one or not. Here it is. Extended inscriber, inscription job 1. Automation access. Automation can access from any side. Input slots cannot be extracted from. Input slots cannot be extracted from. Top and bottom. So if I leave it on default mode, which is what it currently is, we have job 1. And if I click this, we go job 2, job 3, job 4. So what are they suggesting? Are they suggesting that I can leave this on 1 and move on? They are. How does that help me? Is it smart enough to know where stuff goes? Possibly. Honestly, possibly. Let's give it a test then. I feel like I'm talking weird. The problem is there are a lot of things, some of which this guy won't be able to do, which kind of ruins the whole point. Because he can only do 4. Which is great, but it doesn't solve... Like, it solves the defaults, as in this, 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 and this. But it doesn't solve the need for doing fluics. It doesn't solve the need for, like, half the other stuff. I suppose... Hold on. If I had a universal in the first slot, that would work. And then the other ones would just be for fluics and stuff. Yeah, let's... I think we try for it. I do think we do. So let's hop in here. Let's go patterns. I know we've got these all on us, but we're still work in progress. Okay, so what do I need? I don't remember. My brain know what. A sky steel, I think it was. A sky steel ingot, which we are going to use the reaction chamber to make. Because that will use some lava. Boom. Sky steel, please. And everything goes in. How cool. Will it use a full bucket? Let's see. No, why would it? Why would it? That's weird. Someone needs to figure out what's happening there. Because that is a little bit silly. Especially since it seems like some do use the full amount. So it's like, okay. Make up your mind, brother. Alright, boom. Cool, we've got sky steel. That means we can make a universal press. Like so. Cool. Now the universal press can do all of your goodies, but he can also do these extra ones. So you don't actually need to worry about, you know, combining it. Like it didn't use them in the recipe, but it will process them. A circuit slicer. Interesting. So you can have one machine. What's this? Sorry, okay. You can... Okay. So this would be... I mean, it would still be 2 machines. I'm in my head... Or sorry, it would be an extra channel. In my head, I'm making things a little bit harder than they have to be. I am aware. But I would love to be able to do it just in this. Let's have a look at how smart this is. If I say stack to 1, and we've got these recipes in here, and I add the fluix recipe, what happens if I try to get 3 of these? It needs this. Interesting. Okay. Is that something I can tell it? I feel like it is. How do I tell it that this doesn't get used up? I know there's a way to do it. Or at least I've seen that there's a way to, like I've seen it happen before. Cannot be directly requested through the automated crafting, but will be used before stored items in multi-step recipes. I swear there was a way to say like, hey, you'll get this back. Oh, well, I guess, wait, no, what am I doing? Yeah, no, you won't even use that because we're using the universal press. So it'll just be, hey, chuck in a Certus quartz crystal, get your goodie back. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So we go here. I order 10. You know what? Let's... Don't push crafting if it contains a pattern. I'm really curious. If I order 10 of this, and then I order some fluix dust, and I order 10 of that. Now he's not... Oh, I can't because we don't have 2 computers. He didn't auto-export. Okay, now he will. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know if you guys caught that as well. Do the other parts not get used? Okay. What? Why are you there? Oh, you know what? No, I really don't know. But I mean, the fact that it just doesn't work to begin with is kind of telling, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And he's not done because half of the stuff got turned into dust, probably. Oh, alright. Well, that's cool. If we just turf the inscriber altogether. No, because I still need the bloody Fluix dust. The Fluix dust is my nemesis right now. Because there's no cool other way to do it. And this advanced inscriber, or extended inscriber, I don't care for it. I think what we'll do is we'll either use a normal inscriber. Hook it up. Nah, that's not worth it. I think we try all these fun different machines. I think that makes more sense. So like the universal press, I think we turn it into this guy, if we can. And I think we can quite easily, to be honest. Bookmark that. We've already got that bookmarked. A stone cut is needed. And 8 engineering. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so stone cutter. We got that. We need this guy. We've got him. Cool. Oh, you know what? I didn't automate the ingots. We'll have to do that soon as well. If we search engineering this guy, we need 8. Cool. That was interesting, this recipe. That uses concurrent as well, which the normal recipe doesn't. And you don't even save anything else. I mean, I guess you save what? Some sky steel and a slime ball? It might be for someone, hey. Alright, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Does that begin? Awesome, it does. Cool. Neat. Okay, so that's done. Let's search slicer. We're gonna have to redo all those recipes. And we're gonna have to make more recipes as well. This was a horrible idea. Why'd you guys let me do this? Because what I want to do now is I want this recipe, which needs a block, and I need to do that for all of them. As in, I need to get a block for all of them. Block of silicon. I think we want the different one. I don't know if it's actually different. I also don't know if it's going to know to use a different type. I guess I just hope that it does. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're working with bulk numbers. Everything is going wonderful. Wonderful? Yes. Everything is A-okay. Okay, that's the main things, right? Yeah. Awesome. So these can go in there. This guy can be told that he'll auto-export, and everyone's happy. Awesome. Okay. What I might do as well, I've just now realized, which is going to result in unhappy. So let's... hold on. There is something I'll do in a second, but for now it's fine. We actually want this recipe. Why am I hearing gross noises? I guess because it's raining? I don't know about you, but it was giving me the heebie-jeebies. And especially with like sharks on the map. I don't know. I don't know, something about that was a little scary. Alright, maybe I'll actually sleep this time. We skipped the day and then I never skipped the... Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure... Sorry, guys. I think this is still not on. So hold on, let me check. I changed that a while ago when I was doing stuff off camera. I was trying to build a like a benchmarks area. And I turned that off and then I never turned it back on. So I think now we'll actually be able to sleep. And the benefit of sleeping is that you don't... Do we not have a sleeping bag? Okay, we do. I was like, did I get rid of it somehow? The benefit of sleeping is it actually skips the rain and stuff. So yeah. Anyhow. Cool. Wow, where are we up to? Oh, yeah, I'm fixing recipes. Okay, so that's fixed. And then we want all these recipes fixed, which is great. Oh. Okay. Yeah, and I think we do. So I'll tell you what, I could have done it the way that it was with just a second inscriber. I think that was the play. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay what we have now, but it's more that, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to pick that up, and I am going to go cable. Oh, actually, there's a cool thing I can show you, actually. Yeah. No, I can do everything here. Yeah. So I actually want quartz fiber. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place quartz fiber on this side. Then what that allows me to do is I can connect from the top, which leads this to be... Oh. This guy's 7 out of 8. And then what happens if I place this? Oh, okay, yeah. This guy's 7 out of 8. And this guy is 0. What? Does this guy not use a network? Oh, he must not. Oh, am I just dumb? Oh, no, well, because he will with the pattern provider. Sorry. So the pattern provider will go here, which will change this to using 1. This guy's still only using 7 and it moves along. The quartz fiber allows energy to pass through, but it doesn't allow data to pass through. So by using it how we have, yeah, it allows this to be separate from this. Does that make sense? Maybe a little? Maybe a tiny little bit? All right, so we can chuck that stuff back in. This guy should work. The follow-up is what? That I still need an inscriber for the for the bloody fluix? Yes. And honestly, I think a normal inscriber is probably just easier. I don't know if there's benefits to... Oh, that thing. I don't know if there's benefits to... What do you call it? The extended inscriber outside of, like, it having different sections. I'm sure you guys are going to tell me how dumb I am. But my point is that this should be fine. In fact, you know what? We can have it up here. That's okay. It can be the king of the castle. King of the castle, king of the castle, you know. Pattern provider, cool. Awesome. Once again, these don't need to be the small things. In fact, them being up here, they probably benefit from, you know, being the large blocks a little bit more, but I kind of enjoy the little modules. I think they're pretty cool. So this guy only needs this recipe, and then he needs to be told auto export. And there we go. This guy also doesn't need the blocking mode. This guy does. And now I think we're good. So what does that mean for us? Let's go back to wireless and attempt to craft one. We need Entro infused. I forgot about them. So the Entro infused, in real world, it's 1-to-1. In a crystal assembler, it's 1-to-1. It's pretty nice because it's a small recipe. This thing's better. It doubles it, but we sort of need the stuff to begin with. And apparently I've got them all on me. Oh, okay. Cool. We should be getting more. There is probably the need to force load wherever they are. So I'll have to go double check and force load them. In fact, I think I see them on the map. But regardless, we'll just fly over here. Boom. Claim chunks. Boom. Force loaded. Cool. So that should now get us all the stuff we want, which is neat. Do we still have boots? Somehow. Awesome. So I think we'll do this recipe. So I'll grab that. It's probably not going to be a full water bucket, but that's okay. It's easier to clear it afterwards, to be honest. And the dust will be our second inscriber recipe in this guy over here. Boom. Enjoy. And then this guy gets this. Cool. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to order this. Now that is going to be processing in here, which I'll tell you what, that means we need acceleration cards. Now the one downside is I still don't have diamonds automated. It's a genuine, it's a problem. But it's kind of okay, I guess. That's full, that's full, that's full, that's full. That's a bit of a problem. Do we have molecular assemblers automated? We don't. We'll do that soon. I'll be honest, extended pattern providers would be so much better. I know that's what we were looking at before, but like this genuinely would be so much better, and we can kind of do all this. And I think we should. Fluix pattern provider. That's all automated. Add that. Okay, hold on. Capacity card, we will automate. Basic card, automate. I know we need a normal pattern provider to even get here, but just bear with me. Concurrent processor should be done in there. And this guy should be done in the slicer. Once again, all these slicer recipes just are not working. Because I don't have the stuff. In fact, did I already have one in there? No, that's engineering. Yeah, they do look a little different. This guy gets that. Okay. So we also need block recipe. We need so much. Let's grab molecular assemblers. Let's grab pattern providers. This is really good though. Like in terms of what we've done this episode, this is really, really good. This guy will be done pretty soon. Or I mean, he's gonna finish regardless. So I can just come up here, cancel this, and like it won't be the end of the world. So what do I need to do? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I wanted patterns. 10, boom. I should automate patterns as well. I know, as in like automate putting them in here. In fact, I should just order more. We can't afford them. We should be able to, but you get the idea. Why can't I do more? I should be able to craft them. What's that about? Hold on. Did I ruin it? Did I not keep enough to make more? I didn't, did I? Because this does a full thing and I didn't make enough in the backlog. Because in order to make more of these, you need charged. But in order for us to get charged, we need that. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. So I'm pretty sure I need 16. Charged. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should just add it's like, it's cool that we can do the full charged, but it's just not needed. And as we can see there's issues to it. You know what I mean? So I think if we just do this, then I think it's okay. I think it'll be fine. I think if we, I mean, this guy won't auto export, which is a bit of a problem. Is there an advanced charger? I guess that's the other thing that we've got, right? Charger. Extended charger. There is. There is. That's all I've got for you. There is. Okay. I don't like everything that is happening. We can order... No, I can't? I guess I'm not in the right thing. Hold on. Let's go here. Why isn't there the option for it? Explain me that. I click this. It should let me auto craft this. Why can't I order it? Instead, when I open this, I'm going to have to search up concurrent. That's annoying. No one wants to do that. Okay. What has actually happened to us on this fine evening? Everything hurts inside of my brain right now. This is fine. Let's automate molecular assemblers. Cool. Let's temporarily craft one. Uh-huh. Come on. Come on. There's no way... What are you stuck on, man? Riddle me this. Fluix dust? How are you possibly stuck on Fluix dust? You become Fluix, you become dust. Fluix dust. Why are you the way that you are? Is it because it's gone? It's because it went down here. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. Okay. Everything's fine. Relax, everyone. Please. Please relax. Stay calm. Okay. The molecular doohickey is here. And it will go here. The pattern provider that will unleash our ability to get every other pattern provider, the extended ones, will go here. Recipes are these and this, not this. Cool. Okay, that was good progress. I'm glad we got there. That is going there. Okay, so if I wanted an extended, what do we need? Entro block, block of silicon. Okay, silicon. We want to go crafting, obviously, and we want to say, hey, that's a thing, and we want to craft that. Cool. block of silicon. We then want the intro stuff. We would like some of these, which we should be able to order. But more importantly, we're just going to be making this block. Oh, wow, it made a lot. Okay, that's that's cool. Oh, we haven't gotten any more since that's happened. I wonder if that block's ran out of juice. That's what I'm guessing. Intro block. Interesting. Okay. Well, we want that as well. And these will go in there. And now I should be able to order an extended pattern provider. No, we need intro crystals. Cardboard. What do we have? Budding half enterized. Yeah, okay. We need to automate this. Yeah, because that's what's happened. And it becomes a Certus Quartz block. I'm trying to think. How do we easily automate that? There's a few ways I can think of. None of them are pretty. Alright, we'll place this for now. Like, one option is just having the crystal fixer underneath it. And that's probably the easiest. If I just automate Enderman, that's the easiest way to do it. Another option is to have block breakers, like this guy. Like, I could tell this guy, hey, break whenever it's a Certus Quartz block, like it is right now. Wow, that was quick. I could tell him to break Certus Quartz blocks and instead place, because I'm sure we can get something that places. A builder could place. What's the best way to do this? Modular router. Because we need to turn it into a budding enterized, right? Even just the basic tier or whatever. I don't know where it says it. Oh, there's a recipe for it. Oh, that's awesome. We'll just do that. That's so much better. And then, yeah, just have it automatically place. Yeah. Okay. So I tell you, hey, Certus Quartz blocks, you can break them as well. Cool. And I can tell this guy, hey, pick up Certus Quartz block when broken. Cool. Then we do need something to place. Now, modular routers. There's actually a force fields modular router. They have some cool stuff. I don't like. They've got a placer, but it doesn't place at range. And the extruder option, I think it works, but I don't know if it works the way that you want it to. So I think we just have one of these underneath, if that makes sense. So we get a placer module. We get a modular router. We place the modular router there. We tell him, hey, up, you're going to place. And you're going to place a mostly budding this guy. Cool. And that should work. So then I just need to get stuff into here. And to do that, I believe we get a puller. A puller module, right? We tell this guy, hey, I want you to pull. Is that going to be the way to do it? We could just extended wireless network over here. Bring the stuff in. Is that the play? I think that might be the better play. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go wireless. I have just lost hearing. I wonder if that's going to affect you guys as well. It does look like my game's died as a result. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll be right back. I'll fix that. Alrighty, we're back. Hopefully you guys can hear. My hearing's a bit off still, but at least stuff's working. So yeah, we were going to bring the wireless over, I believe. Wireless. Hopefully we can craft it. I don't remember. Oh, we do have enough ingots for it now. Awesome. So this should get us to... we will need the setup. Oh, I've got that on me. Cool. Alright, so I don't know how much stuff it has to craft or how difficult this will be to do, I guess. But I suppose we just wait. We can click up here to see where it's at. So it looks like it should just be doing it. Let's go have a look. There is obviously a machine that does it. I guess, yeah, it'll tell us when it's done. And that machine clearly needs either more water or no water. Oh, no, it needs... Oh, wow. Cool, the recipe just didn't work. It needs another dense smart cable. Interesting. That's very weird. Why is that the case? Can I just combine some of these? I can. Cool. Alright, well, we'll have to change that recipe, but that should work. Cool. So what's that for this guy? Yeah, one dense smart cable. That might have been my doing. It shouldn't have been. Either way. Yeah, there's a few weird issues going on here, but that's okay. Alright, cool. We should, though, have wireless guys now. Awesome. Now, these things, the smart play is to have them connected elsewhere, so we can bring them up here if we want. It's more so that, like, if we pull off a line this way, so, like, if we go, I mean, we can just use normal cables for now. Bring them across here. Then, like, yeah, we can have a row of 8 or something. Once again, I don't know how this room's going to end up looking, but it's a little bit silly at the moment, but that's okay. We're going to right-click to bind to this. We're going to fly over here. And I think we just slap him here and bind him. Cool. So he's hooked up. Awesome. Like, genuinely, that is really cool. We'll place this guy here. And then we want to get an export bus, which we haven't made yet. So hopefully it's quick and easy. Looks like it will be. Export bus, which will go onto the side of this. It will get a mostly budding doohickey. And by himself, that's useless. We now have two options. Either I chuck a crafting card in here, which means he'll order it, or I get a requester. If we get a requester at our base, we can maintain this at the base. We also get other benefits from it. Now, to be honest, for this situation where it's going specifically in here, a crafting card makes more sense. So I guess we'll just see what it requires because, yeah, if it's easy enough to do, then we'll just do it like that. Now, the other problem is this guy's going to keep going. Like, he's just going to keep going, I'm pretty sure, which is a problem. Scheduling mode. Export the first item until the network's empty, then try next one. That's fine. Crafting card. Yeah. I think he's just going to fill up with them. Which, you know what? It might just be fine. I think it's okay. Let's see. I guess we'll find out. Now, I don't think I added the recipe for it, but in theory, that should work. So down here, we're out of power. Wow. We're out of power. Did that really draw too much power that we're not getting? Energy cell, device offline, energy absorption. All this is offline. All this is horrible news. Let's break this. Break this, break this. That guy can stay there, I guess. Now we should be getting power. Oh. Through this energy acceptor. This guy's got power. This guy doesn't have power. He's getting power. This guy is receiving power. That's a cable facade. I don't know. Our system's horrible. That's all I have to say. No. I don't know. We'll come up here. We'll chuck this guy down. And we'll get another gate. Oh, the system's offline though, isn't it? So we can't get another gate. We can't get another gate until it's back online. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So I can break this. Tell this guy to receive an extract above and have an energy acceptor. And then that will turn the system on. And then if I wanted to, I could move this guy and give him a gate elsewhere. But I think we'll leave him here at the moment. Now, is that a problem? It kind of looks like it is. Kind of looks like we're losing power. Huh. And we are still burning stuff. Are we really using that much? Hold on, let's have a look. We are using 400,000 forge energy. And that's how much it was stored. How much are we using? Energy usage. Like, not much, allegedly? Is that just the one thing we have selected? Missing channel on an interface? That's interesting. I feel like we shouldn't be. Is the problem that... I guess it's not draining that fast. No, well, it still is draining pretty fast. Why? 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 We're putting power into the system. Is this guy really big and he's still charging? No. Okay. Is it all going into here? Like into the actual energy storage? I mean, some definitely is, but that's through this guy. If I take that out, that stops filling. And this stops draining. We'll see how we go then. We'll see how we go. We've got a spare induction card if we need to try it out later, but yeah, whatever. The system's working again. I guess that's the main thing. Cool. So what was I actually doing? I was coming down here, making a recipe. All right, the recipe we want is for for the mostly budding doohickey. So this guy is that recipe. Cool. Let's put some fish away. How do we get a fish? Make a fluix block, and most importantly, make an entro seed. Now this guy might be a little bit tricky because we're going to need a few things. We're going to need skystone dust and ender dust, but I'll tell you what, we happen to have an inscriber. Now this makes more sense. Doing something over here makes a lot more sense to me. So that's what we'll probably do. The ender dust, however, needs to be done with an ender pill, and so it will be added to that. The reason I say the other thing is probably better for the other thing is because we don't have infinite skystone, so it makes sense to figure out a way to do it infinitely. You know what I mean? So we can chuck both of these in. That should work, hopefully. And then we just need one of these guys, an extractor, to do some extracting. Extractor. Where is it? Here it is. You need some stuff, and then we can make one. Cool. They are really neat. Now, this guy happens to need lava. So we want it away from our wood, which should be fine. That shouldn't be a problem. Now, I kind of want it to be the same gap away just because, you know, that lines up with our little setup that we've got. There we go. We should be able to place him underneath, which is facing the wrong way, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Now, skystone dust. So what does he need? He needs a skystone, and then it's lava and water. So if we grab a skystone, we can figure this out, I'm sure. Cool. So the skystone goes there, this guy goes here, and he begins. He now needs lava somewhere. So that means a few things. That means we need to hide lava somewhere, or disguise lava somewhere. Yeah, we'll just use like some glass or something. So I think what we can do is this. Place lava in the middle there. Now that's clearly easier said than done. But I think it's said and I think it's done. Is that a sentence? I'm not sure. I think I do this. Oh. And I break this, and now we just have a spot for lava. Does that... Is that how that works? I don't know. The lava might have to be up one. Because we've got water. That's taken care of. I set this up to extract it. Because this guy... See how they show what they're doing? This guy's... He's not really telling me anything. It's adjacent, isn't it? Adjacent to the block. So it's not down one. It's up one. So in other words, here. Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, I kind of like how that is, I guess. I could see a benefit to filling up with sand or sandstone or something, but I think it's okay. I think we can live with that. It's not the prettiest thing, but the more important thing is it works. We've got skystone dust. Awesome. So, what does that mean for us? That means if we come over here, it's already working. A budding, mostly enterized. We have a backup one here, and I think there's a chance they don't stack. Otherwise, this guy doesn't care, and he's only just going to put one in there anyway. If I middle click, oh, I got rid of it. Mostly. I think that's pretty cool though, and I think that works. Sweet. Awesome. Does anything need to be said? Well, one thing to note is now that we've got a block placer there, we do miss out on like one side of growth, but it shouldn't be fine. As long as this guy runs 24/7, it's fine. He will have a power problem unless I give him a gate, which I do want to do, but once again, this gate's a bit overkill, so I will go for a hardened one, if we can pull that off again. I need this. Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, there's a recipe. We can add that. We can fix this. To be honest, the blazing ones are pretty good. Like, there's no reason not to be honest. But, it's fine. So, ender core, add that as a recipe. I don't even know if we have all the stuff for it, but should be fine. Ender core. Do we have the stuff? No. This is a long episode. I'm kind of fine. Kind of don't care. This guy needs water. That's what I'm seeing. This guy needs, yeah, he needs water. How much water? My guess would, I didn't want that to happen. What? How did I mess that up so bad? Oh my god. I don't even know what I just knocked off my bench. I'm just knocking stuff over. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I really do need to, I really should wrap this up, but I'm in the Christmas spirit. I guess I'm not. Like, why is this not pulling water? What? Who's done this? The one thing. Oh, I'm holding left click, and I guess that's just a horrible idea. Right click to set water. Awesome. I'm guessing this guy just needs 0.1. That's my guess. That's my personal guess. We will find out. You know what? Before we do that, let's just find out. Let's find out by putting water in there, chucking this in, watching it process, and seeing what we're left with. That makes more sense, right? 0.2. There you go. 0.2. Thank you. And you can go there. And he doesn't really care. But that's okay. Does he care? It looks like he looks like he was meant to care, but he didn't. But he should again. No, because that's still got water in him. Auto export. Yeah, there we go. So now, yeah, now it has room for stuff, so it puts the stuff in. Awesome. There are some other recipes that need water. Some of these possibly. We'll cross them when we get to them, but that should work. That will craft infinite of them, which is a problem. What's our current verdict? Our current verdict is charged Certus quartz. We can't do because we don't have crafting computers. And we also don't have the extended charger, right? Is that where we're up to? Extended charger? I think so, to be honest. Oh yeah, because it's just an annoying recipe. Extended charger can go in here, but he can't go anywhere else because he's stupid. Capacity card, concurrent processor. Capacity card. Was it just one? Oh. And... Okay, hold on. Crafting... Storage. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Can we remove this recipe? We can. Cool. Does that mean it no longer asks? Let's cancel that. Cool. Okay. Let's get some more crafting computers so that we can keep doing our job. You know what I mean? That seems like a pretty good play. Let's jump in here. We need at least 2 of you. One of you needs one of these. We could. Because we did all the way to like 64k, right? We don't have the stuff for it. That's okay. Listen, guys. It's okay. Craft you. Let's go storage crafting. Let's go here. Boom. Nope. Let's go here. Boom. Cool. 1k. And then we just need crafting CPU. Isn't it crafting computer? Crafting processor. Co-processor. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And we'll hook them up. In order for this to work, they do need to be separated. So in other words, they need to be this with a cable connecting. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. That's online. We now have the ability to do 2 things at once, which is awesome. That means I can chuck this back in and it will begin, and it should only begin on one of these. Yeah, there you go. It's on there and it won't be on there, which means we're allowed to craft stuff again. Cool. So I would like a capacity card. I think just one. I don't really remember. And then we want a concurrent, which we can do because now we have crystals coming into the system. Awesome. Genuinely so good. Assuming they work. Oh, and they do. They're just taking their time. That's okay. We still don't have diamonds automated, but that's okay. Listen, we're getting there. So I grab one of you. Cool. And then I grab the charger. Inside here, I place my goodies. Boom. And it begins, and we get an extended charger that we're hoping has auto output. That's all we care about. Charger, boom, boom, boom. Why? What's the point? I guess it can do multiple at once, but I still need to be the one to tell it to take stuff out. This is disastrous. It's fine. It's annoying. It's fine. All right. What we can do here. What's the best way to do it? I'll show you the best way to do it. We pick this guy up. Let's put some of this stuff away. So this guy. Let's go cable. We need one cable. What we're going to do is we're going to chuck this guy here. Chuck the pattern provider there. Chuck in the charging recipe. And I'm just going to do the same thing we had before, which was just a hopper and a dim chest. I'm pretty sure that just works. It only takes the charge stuff out. Cool. And we can place that back, which looks awesome, doesn't it? And then we should be able to just do that. And we can pretend that all looks fine. So if I search charged and order like 10 of it, there you go. It looks like it's taking the stuff out before they're charged. But I don't actually know that is what happened. Let's do some testing, because this didn't work, obviously. But let's have a look. Currently, I do have 10. If I order 10 more, then I end up with 15. But the other ones are unaccounted for. Why? I mean, I agree, or I acknowledge that there's a chance that the hopper's just stealing it. We can test that actually by just having the hopper by itself with the charger, because that'll tell us obviously what it's doing, how much it's getting, or whether it's taking out the finished stuff. Let's have a look, because I can add a filter. I thought this worked. Charge Certus Quartz in the thing below, and it works perfectly. How strange. Did I just get that much from mining one thing? I get that we've got pretty good fortune, but that's it. There's no shot that that's what just happened. That seems too good. Okay. 10. He's just not letting me now? Oh, he was. He was doing something else there. All right. Come on. There's no way that there's not enough space. We're not crafting that much stuff. I refuse to believe. Okay. Apparently it didn't finish. Oh, yeah, because I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. We have 9. I'm going to order 10. It looks like it's already ordering stuff. I mean, I can see in the thing below if it's charged or not. And currently it's just charged. Did that work? It's saying it didn't. Oh, the system's offline as well. That's... I mean, that'll do it, I guess. Yeah, I didn't put stuff in here, did I? Okay. Do I... Oh. I do. Okay. Okay. Can this get the system back online? Interesting. I'll tell you what. We've still done pretty good today. Is there anything I want to make as the title? I mean, a lot of it was just automating stuff, like automating processes and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, we automated the crystal. I guess that's pretty neat. I mean, it's pretty simple as well. Like, this isn't really rocket science. I don't think you guys are going to be, like, stunned that I've set that up. So I'm not too sure. Maybe I just call it lag fixed victory royale. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We'll just do this and hope that no one notices that the power's offline. Which is a problem. That does appear to be a problem. Now, as for why it's as big a problem as it is, I'm guessing these guys use a lot more power than I'm like understanding, you know what I mean? That guy uses 100 or so. This guy uses 200 or so. I'm just a little bit confused, right? Energy usage, 400 forge energy per tick. Like that, we can do that. Right? Like, passive drain, 1000 forge energy per tick from the wireless connectors. Oh, because I guess each of them do it. That makes sense, maybe. Okay. So if I pick him up, for example, then we're a bit closer. Yeah, okay. So ideally, I should have both up here so that I can, you know, pick and choose when they're connected to stuff. Like, see, that's enough to turn it on. So, for example, if I broke this, I could have both my connectors here and here. All I would have to do is make sure I rebound them, which we can do. Boom, he's hooked up. And then this guy, right? So, bound. Yeah, that should be fine. And then bound. Cool. So that should work. This should, I mean, if it had power, it should work. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we just need more power gen. Or we need to, oh, you know what? You can put energy cards. I read this somewhere. You can put energy cards in. The problem is they need diamonds. And we don't have diamonds because I haven't done that yet. On the bright side, has this been working? I mean, it must have. Oh yeah, we've got a lot. Oh, it's awesome. So, I could just attach I mean, this guy's offline, which is a problem, but yeah, okay. Hold on. Let's see if we can This is horrible. Let's grab a trader. Let's grab a villager. Let's grab an armorer. Is he in here? He is. Chuck you in. Let's grab emeralds. Okay, so now we can actually see some stuff, like the XP gain that you'll get for doing each thing. And let's grab some bells. Boom. So that should be an upgrade, right? Now he's Journeyman. Cool. And as you can see, we can get some cool stuff. Cool. So now that's a level up again. Now he's Expert. And now we start getting diamond stuff, which we can process. Now, for us, in this short term... Short term? Yeah. What I can do is we can just do it inefficiently. In other words, get as many as I can. For as much as it lets me, right? Which is okay. Oh, it's even better. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah. So, just to clarify for you guys for what we do next. Next, we go and we salvage these and we get diamonds, right? That's the idea. That's the entire concept of this whole setup. Now, to follow up on that, what was I going to say? There is ways to make that price drop, which is awesome. I don't have that set up at the moment, obviously. I mean, that's all I've got to say for myself. So what did I need the diamonds for? What was I going to do in the short term to fix this? Oh, the energy cards. Yeah, hold on. Let me go energy card. I do think that this is worth spending a little bit of time to set up for you guys. Dense energy cell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. We can solve this. Let's just get like 20 of you. Let's go quartz glass. Let's just get 30 of you. I realize I should probably order more than what I have for this. Probably. But that's okay. We're getting there. Why is that? Is that because it's the charger? No. What is the problem? The inscriber? No. What do we think the problem is? The charged Certus quartz being made in this guy? But he has water in him? Potentially? That would have been my guess. Charged Certus quartz to crafting. Oh, so it's the Certus quartz again. Okay. I've got two ideas for this. Either it's the charger or it's the hopper. Maybe the hopper is being a bit weird. We can fix that with a pipe and just adding a filter. So that's okay. Oh, actually, you know what? It makes more sense. It's not going into the pattern provider. You know what I mean? It's not going back into the system, so it doesn't actually know that it's done. That makes infinitely more sense. So I actually can use the hopper. Did I pick up the hopper? Am I dumb? Possibly. But I think I can just do this. And I think that works. Genuinely. So if we jump back up here, for example, I can cancel that. Make sure they're all good. And I can order, like, 40 of it. And, I mean, it already has the stuff, is, I guess, the kicker. But ideally, you get what I mean? Like, now it should actually do it properly in the future. So let's jump back in here. Huh? Oh, yeah. Do I instead just make some acceleration cards real quick? Missing Certus quartz. Yeah, because you need to make more Certus quartz. What are you not getting? How have you already screwed this up? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Certus quartz. What? Can I craft one? Missing charged. Then make charged. What am I missing? Why can't you just make charged? You can. Am I a lunatic? Am I a psychopath? Why can't you, if you know how to make charge, just do it? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We just need, this is such a long episode, but it's for no reason. Alright, cool. That's doing that, that's doing that. That's gonna take a while. That guy, he's almost done. It's okay. And then I should just be able to order this. And it should give me so much to where it's fine, right? Let's watch it. Yeah, there we go, cool. So then I search acceleration and it lets me order it. Awesome. Now I want at least 4 and it lets me. Right? What's it waiting on? It's okay, no, cool. And now it's just crafting fluix, which I can do in the machine, which is what it's doing. Awesome. And now it's just crafting that, which is super easy. Grab this, and where I want to put it is in this guy. Boom. And now that's done sometime this year, which is awesome. You love to see it. Then we search energy card. Listen, guys. I know. Everything's fine. We go here. We get 8 of them. I just realized how expensive this is. So that's then a dense, and then that's an energy card, and so this one uses the most. If I chuck this in, it goes down a bit, but not a lot. Is there anywhere else I can place this which will give us more value? I suppose I could look in here at what's using the most. But it's probably just those things that we had connected. I don't think anything else here is going to be using nearly that much. As seen by nothing else here using nearly that much. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Well, it's cool. It's a cool idea. It does appear to be a percentage that it lowers it by, as opposed to a static amount, I think. Regardless, it looks like you can chuck quite a few in here. You can do 4. So that's pretty cool. I guess that'll drop it pretty low. But we do need better power generation regardless. On the topic, I mean, I guess it's running off carrots at the moment. And we got plenty of carrots on us. So that's okay. Alright, cool. I'm happy. I can end this episode. In fact, yeah, we can do it with light this time. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Hopefully you're appreciative that I somehow fixed the frame rate and the network all on Christmas. I know. It's impressive. I'm so stoked. I'm so happy. Yeah, this, by the way, I'm running on low, which means we don't have the colored stuff, the colored lights, which I might try to get again, but there's also a chance that's just why it was laggy. But the server lag being fixed is so good. It makes my life so much better. And hopefully it'll be more enjoyable to watch for you guys. If you guys know, I've sort of just been ignoring them because I'm fine with it, but maybe it's annoying for you guys. Let me know how to fix this. I know it's part of the resource pack, like doing it, like causing the problem. How do I resolve this issue? Do I need to give... Oh, you know what it is? Is it because it's... No, I don't know. Is it just because it's a sapling texture? Or something. I have no idea, because like the actual witch hazel texture. Oh, we have the branches as items. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know either how to fix them or whether I should just break them off all the trees. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're having a good time. Thank you to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Final Phoenix 13, and Space Trooper John. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you guys, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.